Hello everyone. Today we will see different network commands that are useful in our day-to-day activities as Linux administrator or normal troubleshooting in Linux machine. The first command is ping command. Ping is used to test reachability of host and IP network and measure the round trip time for message sent from originating host to a destination computer. Okay, so let's see a few examples. So as we know, like this is very common and we usually use to check whether a particular host or IP address is reachable or not. Let's see one example. Okay, so ping command we use with ping and then host name. Okay, we can take example google.com. So this is one example. When we use like this, it will continuously ping to google.com using ICMP protocol. Okay, so it will continuously just ping and return whether it is successful and how much time it took to reach there. So it is showing time also. Okay, and the different packets it is sending to a particular host. Okay, google.com. So likewise, we can use ping command to check whether particular network connectivity is correct or not by using ping command. Okay, so uh, if you see here, like at the end it is providing different metrics like minimum maximum time it took to reach to that particular host by sending packet. Okay, and it is also showing how many packets got lost and how much time it took. Okay, so all this information. If we run without any flag, it will continuously hit that host and return the result. But if you want to send only a certain number of packets, in that case, we can use dash C command flag. Okay, and then google.com. This will send only 4 packets and stop. Okay, so you can see here, and it will give the result also, how many packets it sent, how many got lost, how much time it took, minimum maximum average and everything. Okay, so this is ping command, very useful command. So next command we will see is if config. So this is also very important Linux command. It is basically used to check interfaces connected to a machine, okay, where we are running this particular command. This is very useful to debugging any networking issue. Okay, checking IP addresses, private, public, and lot of other things. So this is also very useful command. Let's see the examples. If config. Okay, so if you run like this if config, it will give all the interfaces, interface 0, and this is like loopback interface. Okay, so this command will show all the interfaces that has been attached to our machine. Okay, whatever like server or laptop or local machine or any on-prem or cloud host we are running this command on, it will display all the interfaces. So this will show IP address like inet, this is private IP address, this is IP4, this is IP6, inet6, this is nothing but IP6 address. Okay, so this is very useful command to see the interfaces, troubleshoot, and all other things. Okay, so this is one command. Apart from this, there is also one alternative is there for if config. Okay, we can use IP. So this is also like one of the important command that is used in a lot of new Linux flavors. Okay, or new versions. If you run like this, it will return. Mm. So this command is in small case, not don't use uppercase like this. So you can see here like a lot of different flags we can pass to it, and it will return the result. Okay, let's see one such to get the IP4 address. we can use something like that. Okay, so so we can use like IP type. It will return the same that we have seen if config. Okay, so it will return all the interfaces that is attached to this particular machine. Okay, this is IPA. Also, we can use IP. This is nothing but it will display all the routes that is configured on this machine. Okay, you can see like this is one route, this is another route. Okay, so if you want to see the route table on a machine, you can use IP, R, and IP. So this is two important commands, config and IP. Next command is netstat. So this is also very useful command, and this is used to analyze network connections for transmission, TCP protocol or UDP protocol. Also, we can see the route tables and number of network interface statistics. Okay, so this is one of the important command. Let's see some examples. So net stat. Okay, if you run like this, it will show what is going on in this machine. Okay, what are the connected connections are there. Okay, there are some important flags are there. We can pass. If you want to see all the active connection, we use dash e, so it will show all the active connections to and from this machine. Okay, but if you want to say that's that only active TCP connection, we use this flag. Okay, so this will show active connection. Okay, and this is in listening mode. So this is one of the important command. Next state, if you see like UDP active connection dash A for active, U for UDP. Alright, and you want to see the listening connection dash L. So it will display all the listening on in this machine. What are the different like ports this machine is listening on? Okay, so you can see by using this command dash L TCP, and this is UDP protocol, whether it is IP4, IP6, okay, and all this like what is the address, it is foreign address, it is listening on. So this is again like one of the important command. Now next command is trace route. Trace route is network diagnostic tool used to trace pathway taken by a packet on a IP network from source to destination. It reports the IP address of all the routes in between. So basically, if you want to see what are the different IP addresses our packets go through when we try to access a particular IP address or host. So it shows all the hops that is present between the source and destination. Okay, so let's see with example. Let's play it. Consider like you want to check from your local machine to Google how many different intermediate routers are there or machines are there which are forwarding our request to the next machine. So let's check google.com. Okay, so it is showing like from your machine next it is going to our router, local router, then it is forwarding to uh, other machine, and likewise it is going and reach to google.com. Okay, so this many intermediate machines or routers switches are present, and this much time it took from this machine to this machine, this machine to this machine, and finally we will reach the destination. This is very useful for troubleshooting. If you we can use host name or we can use IP address also. Okay, so if you are trying to reach a particular machine and it is taking a lot of latency, so by using this you can figure out like how many hops are there, how many machines it is going through. Okay, and based on that we can as figure out like what we can do to make latency less latency. Okay, and our packets would reach the destination in less time. So for that purpose we can use trace route. So this is the command trace route google.com, and these are the different intermediate uh, machines or routers which our packet to reach the destination, that is nothing but google.com. Okay, so likewise instead of like google.com we can use IP address also. Next command is dig command. Okay, so dig is a very important like tool. By using that we can interrogating DNS servers. Okay, DNS name servers. It perform DNS lookup and display the answer data returned from the queried DNS server. Okay, so basically dig command we are used to get the IP address related to a particular host. So it has like a lot of other use cases also. If you want to get like MX record for a particular host, okay, like take example DNS, this gmail.com, you want to get MX record, that is also like possible by using dig. Or you want to get um, IP address related to a particular host, okay, or DNS, so the command is used for that. Let's see example. Okay, let's clear this. If we run this and google.com, so we can see like it is returning a lot of information, and the main which we are looking for to get the IP address, IP4 address related to google.com. So this is used for that this purpose. Okay, this particular purpose. Also if you want to get like MX record, so okay, as we know like there are different types of records are there, and that we set in as a DNS records. So other we can check MX record with gmail.com, and it will return the MX record. Then this is MX. These are the different answers set as a MX record for gmail.com. Okay, so if you run this again and again, we might get like different IP address. Okay, so because like Google is maintaining lot of servers to handle huge traffic throughout the world. Okay, so this IP address that whatever we are getting is based on the load balancing between all those multiple servers. Okay, so it is it might be like possible that you would get different answers for the same query. Okay, so don't get worried about it, because this is how it should work. Okay, so there is no issue in it. Next important command is NSLOOKUP. So NSLOOKUP is similar to dig command. Okay, on some machines we use dig, on some machine we use NSLOOKUP. This is similar to dig, and we can look up for a particular DNS and get different records like IP4 address or MX record or some other thing. This is very useful for troubleshooting. By using this, we can check like which IP address particular DNS is pointing to. Let's see one example. As you can see, we are getting the similar IP address as we have seen in dig command. So NSLOOKUP lookup for a particular DNS and return the IP4. This is IP4 address and this is IP6 address. So this is again like a very useful tool for troubleshooting. Okay, and so also like we can do NS lookup max and google.com. Let's see if it is working. So there is no MX record set for this, so that's why it is returning time. Let's change the DNS with gmail.com. I believe I need to change. So we need to pass this particular flag, and then it will return the result. Okay, this is similar to what we have seen in dig command. Okay, to, if you want to get like particular record type in DNS for a particular domain, then you can pass this particular flag. Okay, so this is NS lookup. Next command is wget command. So wget is again like very useful command in the Linux. If you want to download some software or packages or any files, a zip file or some similar files, so we can use wget command. Okay, so it is used to download files from internet by HTTP, HTTPS or FTP. Okay, so this is useful for downloading purpose. Okay, so these are two commands, wget, and we can pass any file that we want to download. Other command is with dash capital O and the file name. So if you want to download certain file but you want to download with different name, okay, when it is getting saved on your local machine at a time, and so for that purpose we use dash. So let's see one example. So for this example, we need some files. Okay, so let's see like whether this particular file is present or not. HTTPS example.com file.gib. So, so this particular file is not there. We are just doing a particular. We are just doing for learning purpose. Okay, so this is how like we pass URL, complete URL with the file name. Okay, so this will return a result whether we are able to download it or not. And if there is any issue, like in this case it is 404, this file is not present, so it will display like that. Okay, so consider like it got download successfully. In that case it will show success message. If you want to download this particular file, so current file is file.zip, but you want to download it with different name. Okay, you don't want to give a name like file.zip. In that case you can pass this and file1.jpg. Okay, consider like you want to download with this name on your local machine. In that case, we pass wget and this command. So there are different flags are there that is present in this. If you want to check all the different flags that we want to use while running wget, so you can with the help command we can check. So these many options are there while downloading. Okay, tries, continue, stop, pause. Okay, so this is very useful command. Let's move to the next. So next command is cull command. Cull command is again like a very useful command. It helps to get the server response from our terminal. So consider like you are trying to access a particular URL, so from your terminal or through scripting. So in that case we can use this particular command. So also like it is commonly used for downloading file, testing APIs, fetching web content. Okay, so consider like one HTTPS web API is there like this. Okay, and you are trying to access a particular resource. In that case you can pass like this, and it supports a different HTTP methods. If you want, instead of get, when you are not passing any method, it is a by default a get. But if you want to post some data, in that case we can pass that dash x post and dash d is nothing but dash d. This flag is to pass the data. Okay, so in this case like this we can send the body also, and this is the URL where we want to send. Okay, similar to like get wget, we can use a cull command to download files also. Okay, so like this file.zip. Let's see one example. Consider like you are trying to access google.com with curl, so it will return http content. Okay, but if you are trying to access a URL, API URL, which is returning JSON data. In that case, you will receive a JSON output on your machine. And after that, if you are trying to access through scripting, then you can use different scripting technique to get a particular data like JQ or JSON map. So this is again very useful command, call command. Thanks guys for watching my video. Hopefully this was useful for you. This will help you in your day-to-day activities for troubleshooting network related issues. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe my channel.